I kind of have to be a bit careful about how I talk about this particular film because there's a lot of stuff in it that is not appropriate for work. NSFW. It's Assassination Nation. It's a film that was done by the same guy done Happy Death Day, which I saw kind of on the side. I just thought this movie was terrible. But I thought to give this one a chance simply because the trailers and the marketing campaign for this film has been very interesting to say the least. They marketed this film very much as some sort of Purge meets Heathers type of combo, with the ramifications of a plotline of mass chaos unfolding, and it gives you all these are some trigger warnings, and it highlights violence, racism, transphobia, homophobia, torture, etc., etc. It shows each and every ratings issue that I can imagine. I just thought, given how I'm obsessed with film censorship, that kind of played into my little surprise there. But you get into the film itself. It's really much a film. If it's a little easier to explain, it's actually a little more complicated than that. About a hacker trying to infiltrate into people's social media accounts and exposing their ways of life. One person is framed as being a gay pastor a pastor who's trying to hide himself. Trying to hide himself in the closet, and he's being framed. Another person is a creepy man who goes around children. Another one is a teenage girl who's viewed as some sort of prostitute, that sort of thing. It's all a lot of things unfold that are very ugly for everyone in the film, and it eventually turns into some sort of mix between home invasion and revenge vigilantism. It's a whole lot of scenarios going on, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I think the main aspect for this film here is it's cynical and dark, it's satirical and comic take on suburban America in the age of social media, in the age of attentions have it's ADD millennials. And one could argue, Donald Trump's America, but I think it's more about, social media and stupid millennials, Generation Y, Generation Z, more so than anything. Um, that being said, the performances, well, to some degree, but I would say more the themes of the film are definitely the highlight point. I saw this film just after seeing Fahrenheit 11/9, which was a documentary by Michael Moore. Both films were, built largely through their sort of satirical, political lens, and I think Moore's documentary, regardless of what you view of his politics, was a bit more effective in getting his point across than this film in particular. But it definitely has its bonuses and aspects. I definitely was cheering for them trying to stop, the bad guys and the home invaders from trying to kill them all and stuff. It's also been marketed as well as like a feminist thriller, which I would agree that to a certain extent, but I think if you want, sort of more in your face, unapologetic sort of thing, your best bet is to go with that revenge film that just came out earlier this year. It's a French/Moroccan production that's largely in English, but also has a lot of French, and it's really brutal. And it uses 18 certificate to its advantage. I'm not so sure what the rating will be for this one, particularly in the UK, but if it is an 18, I probably will like it even more.